From parts unknown, this is Mr. Hartgrave.
The AEW roster has changed significantly since AEW Fight Forever was released, and even we've seen some recent patches kind of address the changes in gimmicks and wardrobes that we've seen the wrestlers have. We're still missing a lot of updated looks, so in this video we're going to cover all of the looks that should be coming to AEW Fight Forever in the coming months, and go over all of the interesting changes that have occurred in AEW and AEW Fight Forever. If you are looking to update your look, then I think you might be interested in this.
I've been telling people on this channel to subscribe, and they won't.
Yes?
What can we do about that? Can you help me out? Maybe if you tell them to subscribe, they'll do
You
it.
threaten them. I'll threaten them
Yeah,
for you.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. You don't have to do it till you're cursed. All right, and now a word from our very nice, very evil sponsors.
Hey, grave diggers. It looks like my skeleton friend here is in more of the Christmas mood than I am. I don't know. I'm just really not ready to take down my Halloween decorations and get into the Christmas spirit. And some of that is I don't really know what to get for my friends and family and loved ones in my life. I don't really have any good gift ideas. What's that? Whoa, oh my God, what is that? Is that an Into the AM shirt? Oh, you know what? That's what I need to get everyone in my life. You can click on the link in my description and you can get 10% off on this premium apparel. I mean, check this stuff out. So this is they have a Gravedigger t-shirt. You can't believe this. I gotta look at this. Look at this on the back of the skeleton. You got a picture of a gravedigger back here. I mean, come on, guys. If there's one thing you need to get the gravedigger in your life or yourself, it's one of these shirts. Use my link down below. These shirts are super comfortable. They'll fit any size skeleton or human, and I actually honestly love them. I got these in the mail, and they are phenomenal, and I'm not just saying that because we're doing this whole like sponsorship deal or whatever. These are actually really nice shirts. They're super comfortable. It's a really good material. Look, I've worn a lot of subpar t-shirts, and these are not it. You've got t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, just like a plain, they have lots of plain designs, so if you don't like designs on your shirts, they've got just normal old long sleeve shirts. This is super comfortable.
Click on the link in my description and get 10% off these premium made tees. Just check out this website. You can get all kinds of cool stuff here, not just t-shirts, but we got hoodies, long sleeve shirts. I mean, any website that has a skull theme on here. You got space, Japanese inspired, animal, nature. I mean, skull is where we need to be, right, Gravediggers? I would literally wear every single skull t-shirt on this site. I mean, they are just phenomenal looking, and make sure you pick up a Twilight Digger tee. I mean, this is my personal favorite. This is the one that sold me on the company. I saw they had a Gravedigger t-shirt, and I said, you know what? This is something I would try to make and produce and sell on my own. But look, they just have it right here. You can get the 10% off. They're running a bundle deal for their graphic tees, which is 3 for $60. Click the link below and you'll get an additional 10% off.
Really phenomenal stuff. Great quality, and skeletons love it too. What's that, big guy? You want to get into the spirit? Everybody's in the spirit with Into the AM apparel. Make sure you use those links down below. Check them out today. What am I doing? This is not normal. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you buy some shirts. They're actually really nice stuff. They're great, aren't they? Do you like the shirt? It feels wonderful. Keep digging.
I'm going to attempt to be extremely comprehensive in this video and cover every single look that we want to see in AEW Fight Forever and what really should be coming. If history is any indication, with updated looks for Luchasaurus and Trent Beretta and others, we should be seeing these looks come to AEW Fight Forever. So I want to be very comprehensive about this, and just in case, I hear that the development team watches my videos, in case you guys want to know which ones are really the ones that we need, we're going to be highlighting those. And if I miss anything, let me know down in the comments below, but I'm going to try to be very thorough as I go through this. So the first one up on the roster is going to be Abaddon. Whoa, we shot down to the bottom. Okay, it's going to be Abaddon. And we just started seeing Abaddon again. And now Abaddon has a lot of interesting and new looks that they wear. So Abaddon, I don't have a picture to go with this, but I will say there's a lot of opportunity here. Do I think Abaddon is going to come before others? Probably not. Now, one that is probably on the top of many of your lists, and tell me if it's not, and tell me if it is, it's going to be Better Than You, Baby. This was a surprise hit of the summer, a big angle that AEW pulled, talking about Adam Cole, talking about MJF, and I think it's a pretty simple change. We're looking at maybe the Better Than You Baby jackets for when they come in, and the music. You should be able to add that mashup between Adam Cole and MJF's theme into the game. While we're at it, it would be kind of cool to hear a couple of the other mashups that we've had over the years. Notably, while we're talking about MJF, there's the MJF Jericho theme, Judas mixed with MJF's theme. That was a thing. That'd be cool to see in the game. We should be able to see Adam Cole and MJF's hybrid theme, though, because both of those are created in-house by Mikey Ruckus. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got this look, if we got that theme, and have them as an official tag team now, because they can do that as well. They can make it an official tag team with its own entrance animation. I think Better Than You, Baby would be such a great addition to AEW Fight Forever. If this doesn't happen, it's a crazy big missed opportunity. I think that's it would rejuvenate some people, get people kind of reinterested to have that. It was such a popular angle. I'd be very excited for it. All right, the next one I want to talk about is going to be Andrade. Now, Andrade has had a ton of different looks recently. He looked the same way for a very long time, but recently in AEW, he's had like a costume change like every week. So he hasn't really worn this, and I don't think he's going to wear this again going forward. He seems to have he's really upped his look through ever since he started appearing on Collision. He's had like a different outfit every time he's come out. So I would like to see at least one of those new outfits represented in AEW Fight Forever. Anna Jay is missing her tuxedo and tails look, which she's kind of brought back. I would like to see that included, although we don't see a lot of Anna Jay in general, so I'm not really going to focus on that one very much. Same with Brian Cage. It'd be cool to see like his updated like Zangief look. Actually, his hair, he's kind of doing a faux hawk here. He has a full-on mohawk now, so it would be cool to see the full-on mohawk Brian Cage. I think this is almost kind of like Wolverine-inspired gear, or Swolverine, should we say. But I'd like to see a Zangief attire. I think that's really cool. He's been wearing that a lot. Plus, he's done some Canyon-inspired gear. It would be really cool to see the Canyon-inspired stuff. I don't know if that would cause, licensing issues. As far as I know, Brian Cage is able to use that, so AEW should be able to use that. But that'd be a really cool update as well. Now, another one of the top looks that we're looking for in AEW Fight Forever, and this one is sorely needed, and I'm actually going to be surprised if we don't get this in very short order, and that's going to be Christian Cage and his turtleneck. Like, oh my God, how can we not have Christian Cage and his turtleneck in AEW Fight Forever? This is like almost an entire gimmick shift that we're looking for here. And it's really just in one piece of clothing, really just that turtleneck. Really being able to put that turtleneck on anybody would be kind of funny, but we definitely need that look on Christian Cage. Next up, man, the best friends in AEW Fight Forever kind of look nothing like the best friends in real life, and they haven't worn that look in a very long time. So what I'm looking for the best friends are these tracksuits. You see it on Trent Beretta here. Hey, even the tie-dye t-shirt for Orange Cassidy would be an extra cool little nod to be able to put in. I think even Danhausen had some best friends tie-dye attire. So being able to put the whole crew in tie-dye. I think even Chris Statlander had a jumpsuit at some point. Man, that would be amazing. That would be a huge change. Really, really cool fan service there. But we definitely have to do something for the best friends. Like, what they have in AEW Fight Forever is so dated. Like, I think this was dated in 2019. In 2019, they quickly moved on from this look. This is like more what they wore like on the independent scene. So I think we really need a big change here. Now, someone who is very controversial, and may or may not be supported going forward in this game. Right now, as I shoot this video, there is tons of speculation on this guy and his history, his future with AEW or WWE. We got CM Punk. Now, we have the debut CM Punk look here. At the very least, and I don't know if this is crazy to ask for or perfectly reasonable to ask for, but I think at the very least, it would be nice to see his all-in attire. If we ever get the all-in, like officially get the all-in arena in AEW Fight Forever, it'd be really cool, not only to get Samoa Joe in the game, but CM Punk's attire. Now, another thing that I really would like to see, I'm hoping in conjunction with CM Punk. Look, guys, this is what I want to be true at this point. I want CM Punk to be the devil. And having that appearance, if this is what he is, I think at the very least we need the devil mask in game that we can put on any wrestler we want, or at least on MJF himself, since that's where it originated. So I think we need the devil look in AEW. Who it gets attributed to right now is unknown. My best guess, CM Punk, guys. There's a ton of new evidence coming out that it might be CM Punk. My other best guess, okay, and this is because I'm like nihilistic, Jack Perry. Let's have it be Jack Perry, have the pay-per-view. The show after Full Gear coming up this weekend is going to be in Chicago. After Full Gear, the next taping's at Chicago. So that kind of says CM Punk. Or have it be Jack Perry, send a major FU to the fans, and have Jack Perry come out in Chicago. Yeah, I'm the devil. What of it? And I don't know. That doesn't really seem like AEW style, though. I'm really hoping that what happened at All In was ultimately just a suspension for CM Punk, and that after 30 days, he was able to come back in this devil costume, and that the whole thing has been maybe a shoot turned into a work, and hopefully it's not a work turned into a shoot. We'll see what happens. But I think the devil mask is needed in AEW Fight Forever regardless. It's such an interesting piece of AEW history at this point. Connect it to MJF for sure, to CM Punk. Other people it might be. We're looking at Britt Baker, right? She was in a music video recently putting up devil horns. So you could put it on Britt Baker. You can put it on Adam Cole, perhaps. My original theory. I mean, I want it to be CM Punk. I think it's going to be Adam Cole, and that he's going to come back and get like Pillmanized so that, he pretends to have broken his ankle, but then they really, they kayfabe break his ankle so that he can actually be out for the amount of time. It's a horrible break, guys. I think the x-ray that we saw was real. His ankle's like broken like in 3 parts. It's ridiculous. I was there to watch it live. It was absurd. So I hope the devil mask comes in. I hope the devil is someone interesting at this point. At this point, I don't know who it is. Someone who is definitely interesting is Darby Allin. And oh my God, Darby Allin has so many looks. I mean, here's a guy I would like to see get the Jericho treatment in AEW Fight Forever with the amount of looks that Darby Allin has. We need more than just the one, guys. This one's one of my favorite with like the trees on there and the cool jacket and everything. So yeah, Darby Allin, one of my number one wants for multiple looks in AEW Fight Forever. Another huge one is Hikaru Shida, our third time women's champion, has a drastically new costume that she came out with recently. New theme music as well. I would like to see that. Yeah, Hikaru Shida is a big one. This is a big new costume. We really need to see something like this in AEW Fight Forever. Jeff Hardy needs face paint. Hashtag face paint for Jeff Hardy. I can't believe Jeff Hardy's in this game with absolutely no face paint whatsoever. I would like to see at least one face paint on Jeff Hardy in AEW Fight Forever. This should be a very simple thing to implement, and it's sorely needed for any Jeff Hardy fans out there. Let me know your favorite Jeff Hardy face paint. Chris Statlander has had a huge gimmick change. Ever since she came back, she's got 2 leg braces now, and she's going with this more than a woman gimmick. And she has a new theme song as well. Now, I heard that the theme song was somewhere in the data mines. That's been data mine that cauterized. The name of the song is at least in there. They should own that. I have a strong feeling that out of all the things I'm talking about today, this is the one most likely to be in the game with like the next patch. Some of these other ones, maybe in patches down the road, maybe next year. God, I hope not. I really want to see all these looks this year. Like, this is what's happening right now. This is not old stuff. I'm not asking for, a whole lot of fan service here. Just update the roster to the way it is now. And Chris Statlander is a huge one. I think they want to represent him with this gimmick, so I'm really hoping this comes in, especially for our champions. Now, another bunch of guys that have like a ton of looks, right? The Young Bucks. You could go on for days with the Young Bucks, like pages and pages of outfits for them. I would at least like to see another 2 or 3. Interestingly enough, and I had an interview with Brandon Cutler from the Elite. You can see him back there in the tracksuit. I would highly encourage you to check out that video. I'll link it after this one to make it easy for you. But we actually found out during that interview with the All Elite Zone that Brandon Cutler, his wife, makes all of the costumes and has made all the costume for the Young Bucks from the very beginning until now. So I thought that was an interesting bit of trivia. If you want more bits of trivia from Brandon Cutler, including AEW Fight Forever bombshells, make sure you check out that interview. Brandon Cutler's an awesome guy. I want to thank him again for being on the show and being on the All Elite Zone with us. I got the highlights on this channel, the full interview over at the All Elite Zone. If you haven't subscribed to the All Elite Zone, do it. What are you waiting for? Really awesome content over there, and I'll be there quite a bit as well. All right. This is probably the number one most requested costume that I've seen in my comments. I know the Gravediggers want Joker Penta. Joker Penta, like if I ever talk about costumes or if I talk about anything, I'm guaranteed to get. In fact, half of you have probably already put it in the comments that all you want is Joker Penta, and then you probably clicked off the video and you won't even make it this far. I don't know, guys. People are nuts about this costume. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this for the thumbnail. Like, this is what people want. Developers, AEW, if you guys are watching, Fight Forever devs, community managers, whatever, man, get this one. If you get this one, this is the one. This is what everybody wants. Is Joker Penta. Rey Fenix has a lot of great looks too, but really this Joker Penta, this is what people want. Make it happen, guys. And finally, another one I see quite often, green hair for Ruby. It's a really simple change. You can probably leave the rest of it the same. If you could give her a little updated look, that'd be great. But really, we want green hair on Ruby. Ruby has had green hair now for a hot minute. By the way, I love the angle that they are working between her and, is it Angelo Parker? God, I hope I got that right. If I didn't, correct me down in the comments below. He hasn't had, this is like the first storyline that he's really been a part of. Really, the first storyline that Ruby's been a part of. The little romance angle, man, that's so interesting and so much fun. I'm really enjoying watching that develop on the show. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about these looks. Did I miss any that you wanted to see desperately in the game? I know there's like a lot of looks out there for a lot of guys. You could put palette swaps for like Bryan Danielson. He's had a whole bunch of different gear, but it's basically the same. That one doesn't really bother me. It's stuff like this that I'm kind of more fixated on. Like, we need green hair on Ruby. We need Joker Penta, stuff like that. Anyways, lots of other great videos on this channel, including that Brandon Cutler interview. I'm going to put it up on the screen right now. Make sure you watch it, and Grave Diggers, keep digging.
All right, like, subscribe, and watch another video, or be cursed. And if you're cursed, that means the grave diggers will keep digging your graves. So you probably want to do it.
That took her